Hello and welcome to the third episode of Lockdown Euros. This time we've got Northern Ireland against Bosnia. How I wish I could use someone like George Best. You see out on the wing for Northern Ireland we have Michael Duffy of all players. Still an informed Vassell, thought it would give him a chance, at least a fighting chance against a team like Bosnia, with people like Žeko and Pjanic, actually well established players. The first game, you see our little mate Ben Yedder again, joined by some patches like Mbappe, Messi and Neymar, what I'd love to avoid. But it can't be done apparently. First chance flicked over the bar. I feel like my keeper's dealt with this. Definitely hadn't. Puts us 1-0 down. This keeper, Bosnian guy, can't remember his name unfortunately, but he proves to be a real issue, shall I say. Regardless, we get the ball across the goal there. Visca squares it for Vassell. Give us the first goal of the episode. A quick early lead, if only by half a point, for Northern Ireland. He comes forward again now, after I've equalised. Shifting it between Essien and Mbappe. Gets into our mate Ben Yedder. Apparently he doesn't miss those. Dragged back in the box and his curtains. We tried to do a bit of dancing in the box ourselves with informed Vassell. Spins on a dime, gets it back to Žeko. That brings it to 1.5 all and 2 all for the game. Bad work from Vassell. And that's half time. Going to half time, 2 all, not too bad at all. Some early points for both teams. About midway through the second half, we do get a ball through to Vassell. Maybe the chip objective plays on my mind and I take it early, but I do miss. Then yeah, poor length on it from the goalie. Duffy does win it, but straight back to him. Gets it to Ben Yedder. Absolutely cracks the bar. They get away with it there. Not for much longer as he comes down the left with Neymar. Slips it round the centre back. Klasnat comes to deal with the danger. Can't quite get there. Back post. Yeah, this is what I mean with this keeper. Done us no favours in trying to win games. Luckily it doesn't mean too much, or he'd probably really get on my nerves if I'm honest. We lose that one 3-2. We look to see who the highest match rated player was, and it is Vassell who gets man of the match. Give Northern Ireland a point lead going into the second game. Here's the guys' team here, a bit more winnable. Some normal Bundesliga players in there. Whether there was an objective at mind, I don't know. Could well have been. But we get the ball midway through the first half here. Down the wing to Visca. Tries to cut back, gets tackled but wins it back again. Played forward by Norwood into the feet of Žeko. Flicks it to Vassell. Holds off the challenge and sticks it at the near post. Give Northern Ireland even more of a lead. Puts Bosnia in an early precarious position for the team that was probably arguably considered the favourite, just off names alone. This guy interchanges with Ben Yedder here. Gets there. We get away with one, to say the least. And that's half time, so we do hold a lead going into it. It's the stats here. Again, very even to be fair, but besides that one chance, he had nothing I was too scared of. This guy changes it with his Bosnian mates, Žeko and Pjanic there. Does get down the right. Squeezes through a gap here. Good finish from the lad. As that goal being all Bosnian brings us to a level score. It's much needed for them if they wanted to make sure they beat a team like Northern Ireland here. And it does lead to my opponent quitting. Can't take losing as such a, I say mediocre in the sense of players, but with the squads people are playing against me with now, it's beyond mediocre. As we look to see who the highest match rated player is, and it is Pjanic with Visca at the same time. Gives Bosnia their first lead in the matchup, which is much needed for them. As we go into the third game here. Nice to see some Copa Libertadores players getting used, but surrounded by them are cards that are well established like Ronaldo's and that Sandro, a couple icons in there. And Van der Sar was the first icon I got last year and fell in love with him instantly. What a player he was. Žeko slips through Vassell here and a lovely first time finish to try and bring a bit of hope back to Northern Ireland. See if they can nick anything off Bosnia. Here he is giving the camera the big one. And that's that for the first half. very short-lived highlight-wise there. Again, I can maybe find some more stuff, but if you only know anything about SHAREfactory, there is a clip limit. So I could litter you with chances, but it doesn't exactly fit in for the video, unfortunately. Hopefully in the future, if I ever bother to move on to something on a laptop, for example, I'll be able to show you a lot more. And yeah, you can see the first half we have destroyed him, to be fair, so there wouldn't have been too many highlights as it was. Dzeko with the ball centrally here. Vassell, lovely chip to him, and how about that for a finish? Dzeko doing what Dzeko does best. There were a goal he caught on the volley for Roma, I believe, against Chelsea. And what a beauty that was, doing his best to replicate it there. This guy comes down the left now, late on. Is it into Salvio, back to Marlon. But yeah, I do not enough to close him down, and he does finish to the far post. Give this guy hope going into the end of the game. But we win the ball here, and the whistle is blown. 2-1 win for us, which is a nice bonus. Doesn't do much for the scores, but it's just nice to know I'm not getting battered all the time, which, as a brief spoiler, as I kind of recall both teams at the same time, the Republic of Ireland Slovakia team doesn't go as nicely. But playing a match there for Dzeko, puts Bosnia within a point of winning. Any goal scored by them and it's curtains. It's probably to be expected, they are the better side. Going into the fourth game here. More the teams I'm used to playing and simultaneously not enjoying playing. 3 icons there, some well-established players like your Kantes that you're used to seeing. Regardless, we get first chance of the game. Visca outright. Pull it back. Can't quite squeeze it in near post Dzeko. I make an awful mistake there trying to pass it around someone. Don't even bother, close the guy down in the box. And I go 1-0 down. Not too handy, but again, a goal in this from Bosnia and it's done. Dzeko has it centrally here. Brings it forward, does get one into Pjanic. Receives it back again. Again, just wide from Edin Dzeko. His head's in his hands, he knows what's on the line here. And how about that for a block on the line? Wish I could tell who it was. Yeah, lovely bit of defensive work. And again we come forward, trying to end this. Duffy into Vassell. Absolute thunderbolt, but the keeper's matched it. And Visca this time gets it into Dzeko. And there it is. No better player to end it than Edin Dzeko himself. And that does put Bosnia through to the next round. Probably always going to be the case, but the work still had to be done. I'm sure an upset will happen at some point. A big one. I'm saying maybe you might have seen something in the first couple that you thought were upset worthy, but nothing too major really. He absolutely smacks the post there, gets the rebound for a very late winner, literally as it blends into the 90th minute, but I'm not really thinking about that at the time. I am thinking about Bosnia ending up beating Northern Ireland in this and going through to the next round of the playoffs. It's the highlight of the save from our keeper, probably the only save he ever made. Visca does get the man of the match there. It is something I've noted down, but I won't add to the scoreline. There's no need. What's done is done. Bosnia have beaten. And here is confirmation of it here. 8-5 winners, top scorers of Dzeko and Vassell, both strikers. So Vassell held his own. Basically, I think he was the only player to score for Northern Ireland. But yeah, he's never going to beat Bosnia himself. He also set up 2 of Bosnia's, believe it or not, so as well as Dzeko and Visca. And here you see Bosnia have moved on. That has quashed hopes of any All-Ireland matchup in the next round. Slovakia and Republic of Ireland up next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.